Jesus sat at the center of the table, surrounded by his 12 disciples. His presence was calm and peaceful, yet there was a weight in the air as if he carried the knowledge of what was to come. The disciples, unaware of the significance of this meal, chatted quietly among themselves, occasionally glancing at their teacher with curiosity.
"Truly I tell you, one of you will betray me,"
Jesus said, his voice steady yet filled with sorrow. The disciples exchanged worried glances, each one questioning their loyalty and fearing the truth of his words. Peter, always quick to speak, leaned closer.
"Lord, who is it?"
he asked, his voice tinged with anxiety.
"It is the one to whom I will give this piece of bread when I have dipped it in the dish,"
Jesus replied. He dipped the bread and handed it to Judas Iscariot, who took it with trembling hands. Judas looked around, his face a mix of guilt and resolve, before quietly slipping out into the night.
"A new commandment I give to you, love one another. As I have loved you, so you must love one another. By this everyone will know that you are my disciples,"
he said, his words a balm to their troubled hearts. The disciples nodded, understanding that their mission was one of love and service.
"This is my blood of the covenant, which is poured out for many for the forgiveness of sins,"
he declared, his eyes meeting each disciple's in turn. The disciples drank from the cup, their hearts heavy with the realization of the sacrifice he was about to make. Jesus led them out, his footsteps resolute as they headed to the Mount of Olives. The disciples followed, their minds filled with his teachings and the promise of what was to come. As they walked, the moral lessons of love, sacrifice, and faithfulness etched themselves into their hearts, guiding them for the days ahead.